scream bravo. Also, if you didn't know, this is called the show.
Hey everybody, it's Paul from Gauntlet Comics, and of course, there's Sonny from Gauntlet Comics. Today we're doing another episode of Brainstorming while walking the dog. For those who aren't familiar with this, this is where I take you on a dog walk with me. The reason being is because this is where I come up with my ideas, I brainstorm. Sometimes I even show my anxieties. And the whole idea is to show you my idea process. So you can understand where I come from and understand some of the processes with starting this business. Today, the big thing on my mind is the business plan. I'm so hesitant on a business plan because that is the point of truth, where you find out if your business is a reality or if it's just a dream, a pipe dream. Now, to understand the business plan, you need to understand that it's a tool made to help you analyze your business idea, put it on paper, all your marketing, your concept. You also go through your 5-year cycle of what kind of money you're going to be making, how you're going to be making it. This is where, like I said, reality sets in. If you're being honest and you're not fudging numbers or going away, fudging concepts, you get the hard truth. Will this be a success? Will it not be a success? And that's where all your decisions go. Sometimes you can pivot on those decisions, maybe tweak it out a little. Like I might find out I don't want to do a brick and mortar. I just may want to go online. I may find out that American comics aren't the way to go. Maybe I need to do Magna. Whatever's going to make the money and support my customers and give them what they need. It's a very grueling process, and once again, it's very, very, very realistic. It's a tool that you use to get investors as well. How are you going to convey to the investor what kind of money you're going to make for them? If you can't even plan your business out to know what kind of money you're going to make, or if it's going to be a success, how can you go after an investor or a group of investors? It's such a valuable tool from that point as well. I've done business plans before. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I've had other businesses. And, once you get through them, it's great. You start tweaking them out. It's also great to go back and see how you've done in comparison to the original business plan. So it's heavily on my mind, and I got to get it done. No matter what, Gauntlet Comics is going to happen in some iteration, but we may need to tweak the original dream, the original ideas. Once again, I stand by my thought process that the local comic book shop is important to the whole cycle of collecting. It's important to the movies. It's a place where we go to buy our comics. It's also a place where we go and talk about those comics. That's where we find out about new comics and all the tie-ins and everything. So, yeah, it's a process that I'm just dreading. But I've got to do it. I've got to do it. No more procrastination, no more hesitation, no more doing other projects like logos and stuff. Time to hit the ground running. So another exciting news this week or next week, should be getting Spawn number 300. Very excited about it. I'm hearing a little bit of negativity about it because of the whole similarity on the cover with Spider-Man 300. Todd McFarlane's great cover with a 300 all over the background and Spider-Man flying into the cover. I guess he's going to be doing that as an homage in Spawn 300. What an amazing accomplishment for Todd to take Spawn from number 1 to 300. I've been along for the ride from number 1 through the movies. I'm really excited to get this. I don't care if it's an homage to Spider-Man 300. I love Spawn. I love the story. It's just a really Really great story. Sort of keeping away from Sonny as he's doing his job here. You don't want to see him doing that on on the film here. I hate to call it film, the recording. Okay, he's all done. Plus, we want to give him his privacy, of course. So yeah, Spawn 300. I only ordered one copy. I got the original cover. I don't think I did a variant on that. Excited to see where they're going to go with it from here on out. Other big news. Oh my goodness. The whole Sony Marvel thing with Spider-Man. It's just, I don't know. I think Sony's biting off their own face. For those who aren't familiar, Sony's dancing with Marvel, saying they don't want to give them a 50-50 cut of the financing for Spider-Man here on out. And what that'll essentially do is take Kevin Feige, the mastermind behind the last 10 years of the MCU, they'll take him out of the director role for Spider-Man moving forward. A lot of us guys like Kevin Feige, I shouldn't say guys, a lot of us people like Kevin Feige for the work he's done. He's brought our comic books to the big screen in a big way and just done a terrific job. All of you who watch the movies know this. Let me turn away from Sonny, give him some privacy. You can see it's a beautiful day here in Southwest Florida, of course. So, yeah, now this morning I read a little headline that said that they're back in discussions. I don't know how they did it that quick, because last night it was over. There was no more talking about it. I think Sony would be a little, I think they'd be a little misguided to take this gentleman who's made, I think it's $26.8 billion for Marvel, made Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man with Tom Holland, a household name. I think they'd be crazy to take him out of the mix, but, money's money. And Spider-Man weighs into the MCU in so many different ways with the Avengers. There's a lot of hope there for Stage 4. Also on everybody's mind is the whole Disney overstating income from their parks and resorts division, some to the tune of $6 billion in a single year. They did this to covering up using free golf passes and misvaluing gift cards, I guess, is like a whole thing. Disney, of course, denies it. They said that's why they fired the person who reported it to the SEC, a financial advisor. This could be big. If this gets pursued by the SEC, this wouldn't be good for Disney, because that essentially is overinflating stock value, bringing in more money for capital, etc. So looks like Disney's just having quite a day yesterday. So yeah, today we're gonna do a little bag and boarding. I also want to work on my first haul jam for you guys, and then the dreaded business plan. See, Mr. Sonny's having a great day. He's got his tail wagging. It's gorgeous out here. He's probably looking for cats. His dog loves to hunt cats. Craziness. So I hope everybody's going to have a great day. It's a beautiful Wednesday. By the way, I'm going to hit my goal of getting this released by Wednesday. Yay! Finally, since I set the goal up 2 weeks ago, finally I got one released today. So I'm going to do a shout out to everybody I've been telling the channel about. Have come to watch. Thank you. As I tell you in person, stick with me. It gets better. As I learn this. If you guys don't like these dog walks, I guess just tell me. I think it's pretty cool. Hopefully you can grab some ideas from it, and hopefully you understand where I'm coming from as a content creator, building this business and learning about YouTube, all kinds of great stuff. So that being said, remember, escape from reality, get into the universe of comics. That's where your heroes are. Everybody have a great day. Like and subscribe. If you already do, thank you. Appreciate your loyalty. And we'll see you later.